It will start.
Wait, hold on.
Momentarily.
Does anyone have any good subjects?
Any second.
Well,
I have a little
We
bit.
haven't even started yet.
I don't know whether I should bring. I don't know.
Move your knees!
It's all about whether I want to make this one a raunchy podcast or not. Because I got some straight fucking.
It's not like we have the
Nasty
FCC to
run.
worry about or anything.
Okay, hold on. Oh, fuck. You know what that means. Boom, motherfucker! Boom! It's Thorns Creation Podcast.
Okay.
It's Halloween. Thorns Creation. We got nothing better to do, so we're here.
Yeah.
We're here waiting for all the kitties to knock on our door so that Garrett can show them his pee-pee. You ever seen anything like this, kids? No! This is what you will be.
Pee-pee.
Why would you do that, Garrett? That's so messed up.
I just don't
Probably a bunch of these kids' first Halloween, first house they go to.
Just don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
everybody
welcome
doing?
to the Thorns Creation Podcast.
How are y'all doing out there? Oh, we're doing alright. We're all
Good.
trick-or-treating.
Fuck you, don't care.
Why is only one of you talking in the crowd?
That's all there is.
Am I the only one here?
We got Garrett, Brandon, other Brandon, Matt, and Johnny.
And our esteemed friend and colleague,
Ryan, make a noise.
Ryan.
Oh my god.
He's there.
Anybody have any super interesting, controversial topics to talk about? Controversial,
have
Brandon.
you guys been watching The Voice?
God, no.
Well, this is the topic I was wanting to bring up.
This is what's gonna be raunchy.
This is what's gonna be raunchy,
It
dude.
doesn't get raunchier than The Voice.
Yeah.
Dude, so Alicia Keys was on The Voice here. Not these upcoming challenges or these past challenges, but the challenge that was before what's going on now, like the knockout round. Alicia Keys was the vocal coach,
Alicia Keys is still around.
and yeah, dude,
Still makes
still a
albums.
thing.
Alicia
Yeah.
Keys
Yeah.
is there, and Pharrell, man, he was just like putting the moves on her hardcore, man. You could
Pharrell?
you could just tell he wanted to put that big black nose in those big black butt cheeks, dude. And then what's
It's not
even
French, it's fucking feral.
and what's even funnier is
I like the
Feral.
notion that he's a vampire because he hasn't aged since his like
He
mid-20s.
literally-
yeah, dude.
You like see old pictures of him from
His
like
new
early
stuff
90s.
is lame.
Dude,
Dude, I was like,
he was so much better in NERD.
Dude, that's what I'm saying.
yeah,
I-
NERD was the
way
bomb.
better.
whenever I found out about him, it
Totally.
was just a couple years ago, and I'm like, dude, this guy's young. He's like, and then I started finding out about all this older shit. It's like, geez, that's like Nicolas Cage being a vampire. Have you
Dude,
guys seen
yeah.
that photo?
Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, there's a
dude.
few of them.
Nickel Cage.
There's one of
Cage,
John
dude.
Travolta, too.
But anyways, like,
Nicolas
Pharrell was
Cage.
just
He was
putting the
in a
moves on
movie
Alicia
called
Keys,
Rage, too.
like Rage. There you go.
Cage
Rage.
in
Nickel
Rage.
Cage.
Nickel
Nickel
Cage,
Cage in the Rage.
Rage in Cage.
This year
That just
in
reminds me of the Rage Cage.
So then, wait, what?
Anyway,
Yeah,
so
what? Tell us about The Voice. Yeah.
Pharrell was like putting the moves on Alicia Keys like hardcore, and you know I was making a big deal about it, you know, because that's just all I had to do at the moment. And then literally the next set of challenges come out, and then Taylor Swift is the vocal coach, and he tries putting the moves on her too.
You probably got him.
Dude, he
Yeah.
probably got both. And I'm just sitting there thinking like, dude,
He's
he ate out them buttholes,
Considering the
dude.
lyrical content of her discography, there's probably gonna be a song about him.
Dude,
somewhere down the
Alicia,
line.
they were all knobbing on that. He probably got in touch with both of them and be like, hey, I got Taylor Swift here. I got Taylor Swift. I'm calling you through, Alicia. Yo, Alicia, come through.
Why does it sound like Tracy Morgan?
hit it with the DP.
I'll hit you with the DP.
Call over Snoop and Dre.
Pharrell knows Snoop and
Dude,
Dre.
he's in
Yeah.
like
They all know
every
each other.
Snoop Dogg song. I don't know what the fuck is up with that.
No, it's not. It's just not a raunchy topic. That honestly wasn't the raunchy topic I was gonna bring up, but it's
There
just.
was a boob and
It was just
and
like,
nose
butts.
and butt.
you know.
And a
I don't know. It just
Chocolate vanilla swirl.
it shocked me. It was awesome. Blake Sheldon and Adam Levine, they go at each other all the time in that fucking show, dude.
Yeah.
But another thing is they throw away so many good singers. And another thing, they're always telling people you're a star. You're the one. You're gonna make it somewhere. You have some place that you're gonna go and you're gonna make it to the top. It's like every episode they say that to another person. After a while,
I
you're
think
just
it's one
like,
of the perks of being on the show.
yeah,
They like tell you you're all right.
oh man, and
That's
all
how
these
they kick
people,
you
they
off.
like,
Can
they
anyone
get
think of from any of those shows, can anyone think of like one name of someone that went to the top or like is still
Yeah.
around?
I can remember one that like she went to the top.
But it was
for a while,
American
but-
Idol.
Yeah, that was what was it, Kelly Clarkson?
Yeah.
America.
Oh yeah.
Kelly
And
Clarkson, and then
She's not really relevant anymore, but she went. I mean, she got fairly fucking popular off.
There was
for a
that
while.
one dude with the mohawk. That guy, you remember him?
Yeah,
Dude, he sounded like he sounded like if
is he
Smashing
losing
Pumpkins.
air?
Yeah, he sounded like if Smashing Pumpkins was like getting their balls squeezed and like losing air.
Wasn't he doing the Queen?
Are those guys still around? Smashing Pumpkins?
Smashing
so. I think
Pumpkins,
so.
I
yeah.
think they're still playing
Did they
shows.
just do like a reunion tour or something?
Yeah, I
like
thought
that?
they were doing shows. I don't think they've released.
That'd
any
be a
music.
good
Oh,
show.
reunion. Who would you want to see come back
Ooh,
as a band?
As a band,
Like from the dead to play the best.
from the dead,
Full band,
awesome
original
show
lineup,
ever.
everything?
full
like
band.
original lineup as like
Yeah.
with one album kind of thing.
Yeah, or
Bands that aren't around anymore.
or
so.
bands with particular lineup that you like. That isn't what it
Decapitated.
is today.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
love to see
Decapitated.
Dude, I missed
Tech,
it.
yeah.
Oh
We
my
saw him
gosh.
play with VTech.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
you
I saw him.
fuckers.
It was badass.
Yeah,
Was
they
that
were
back in
amazing.
07?
Yeah, that was when Summer Slaughter came.
When
in,
Summer
and
Slaughter
Crazy
came through,
Chocolate.
motherfuckers, dude. I wanted to go to that.
It was so
Sorry.
good.
I'd say that.
I want
or-
to see.
That's pretty cool.
I want to see. I would have loved to see, and Johnny's got me beat on this, but I would have loved to see Opeth with their old guitar
Oh,
player
yeah, with,
and their
Peter.
old, Peter. and
Thanks. We
their,
were at that same show, weren't we?
Yeah,
We were
yeah,
at the
you
same
and
show?
Anthony were there.
Yeah, I would have loved to
that's
see that lineup when they were performing like, I'd say exclusively heavy stuff.
Speaking of Opeth, I would have loved to have seen Blood back whenever they first got Michael on vocals.
Yeah.
And they were doing
If I could see
fucking-
Bloodbath
gonna be
right
good
when
again,
they
dude.
right when they
already
released
pretty fucking badass.
what was it, Unblessing Obscurity or whatever.
I'd love to. I mean, I already got to see him once, twice actually. But I'd love to see Strapping Young Lad come back.
Ooh.
I mean, I know like Devin Townsend's doing a lot of stuff by himself already, but that'd still be awesome.
Napalm Death with Jesse would be nice. I miss some groove.
I feel like I saw them a while back, but maybe I didn't. I don't know.
Not
Maybe
that
like
like
some old-
not that I keep
old,
track of
like-
the shows that you've gone to, but I don't know. I
can't
think you
think
would
of-
have told us.
Yeah,
about
I would
that.
have
don't
loved to
think
see
you've ever-
Black
It's-
Sabbath on their Heaven and
Not that I'm like Johnny. Now, come on.
Oh,
I have
man.
been to a lot of
Ozzy,
shows
so
that
I
nobody's
can't be
heard
too
about or been to.
Another band I would love to see come back. We got to see them right before they quit. Was See You Next Tuesday.
See you next Tuesday.
They
was
were
awesome,
fucking
dude.
awesome. They were a really cool grind.
That
band.
was like no one knew what was going on
No.
with that show at all.
That was one of the most
so
awkward
cool.
shows for that
I-
band, and I was just like,
Yeah,
those guys.
Attila.
Yeah.
Like before they were anything.
Yeah,
I
even,
would
like, a
say
turd.
Johnny Cash.
There you go.
that's nice. That'd be,
That'd be
that would
awesome.
be a good
Buddy
show to go
Holly
to.
or something.
Well, if we're,
Yeah.
if we're
Okay.
venturing outside of metal,
Michael
then Frank
Jackson.
Sinatra.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
Sinatra,
Frank
of
Sinatra.
course.
There you go.
I would drop everything to go see a
Take out the
classic
papers and the
Sinatra show like I'm
Dude, let's just fucking take it all the way back to some Gregorian chant. Like, live.
Beethoven.
Dude, what was the
yo.
name of that band that we found a long time ago, Matt? That did like the covers of songs and they were in Gregorian chants.
Gregorian metal.
I think they were just called Gregorian.
I don't know. I'll look it up.
But yeah, they did like
That's a sick name.
That's
dude.
awesome.
they did
dude.
Metallica, they did Pink Floyd. And, It was
nice.
all Gregorian chants. It was really strange, but
badass.
really
So
relaxing.
I
So what was the raunchy thing on The Voice?
I was just
Did we-
get. It's
yeah.
not The Voice. It wasn't The Voice.
There
I'm,
is
I'm
nothing.
gonna get to the.
It's not.
I just wanted to. No, I
He
just
needed
wanted.
some
to-
time to actually make it up.
No, I just wanted. I just wanted.
Is it related to
fucking-
The Voice at all?
No, it's not linked to The Voice at all. I just wanted to get that out of the way
Why'd you bring it up?
because it was on my mind.
God damn it!
But the raunchy.
There's just 10 minutes
So
of the podcast
I-
wasted.
No,
Wasted.
I witnessed something horrific.
Horrific. Huh?
And it was online. I've seen it in person
was butt stuff.
It was butt
But it
stuff.
was
I knew
worse
it.
online.
It was
I knew
worse.
it.
It was worse
Seen
online.
it in person.
I
and
seen
seen
Hold on,
it
hold
in
on.
person
Let's
online.
all go around and try to guess. So this is something that Brandon has witnessed in person.
And
Will
have
you
but-
participate? Have
but
you
I
participated
I
in it?
did not participate, but I was there and I
jerked
did
off.
I did help out and I may have jerked
Okay,
off.
so in some so let's get this straight. In some small way, you witnessed this act in person,
And
but when you saw it online, it was worse.
it was much worse.
Okay.
See that? doesn't
I have no
seem
idea.
right.
Yeah,
What could possibly be worse?
I don't know what could
It's
From
gotta
a
be
distance, but not
anal
close.
fisting.
Brandon, did you kill somebody?
It was an enema, dude. It was an enema.
Okay,
bro.
so how is that? What
Just
the
be- just
smell?
hang on, just
like
hang
in
on.
person
No,
doesn't.
like-
there's more senses at play, Brandon.
You only have
You can feel the
sight and
heat of
sound
the
online.
poop and the.
No, dude. Like
The taste is in the air. You can feel the.
Oh, it's foggy.
hang on. See, like,
just got
see, like whenever I was doing it, whenever it happened in person, it was just water. But then I looked it up online, and this
What it's
person,
supposed to look
this
like?
person was like full on. It full on. They fucking put the hose up their butt, put the water in there, and this wasn't like a regular hose. No, this was like a full on fucking water spigot hose, dude. And they put it up their butt. And they fucking turn it on full blast. You watch their stomach get bigger and bigger and bigger. And then they're just like, all right, time to clean out the pipes.
Fucking uncorked the
And they
fucker.
just full on take it out. And then they sit there for a second and bend over and just boom,
They
dude.
fucking
And
fly
you just
around and fuck
you just
themselves.
see, dude, you see their butthole just open
like-
up and just turds just fly out everywhere. And then water
Is it like the end scene in the Shawshank Redemption when he cracks open the pipe with the rock and he gets blasted in the
yeah,
face with shit water?
it is exactly like that,
Clang.
dude. It's
Clang.
fucked up.
That's pretty gross, man.
Dude, it was most horrendous, and I was just like,
And I'm like, dude, that reminds me of Bong Water Butt Babes.
yeah, dude, bong water
Yeah, you know
butt
about
babes.
it.
Good
Where they
lord.
smoke weed out of
Dude,
chicken
would you rip it?
Yeah, dude.
Would you rip it?
You gotta rip the butthole with that fight with those brute
I would rip it.
Look, sucking them
They
lips.
put the down stem, they like fill your butt up with water while they're like tilting up. Their fucking backs
Like they're doing a shoulder stand with
Yeah.
their legs like
They
next
fill
to
them
their
up,
head.
fill their butts with water,
Yeah.
and then you stick the down stem of a hookah in their butt,
Yeah, dude.
and then you get the hose. And then it's smoking out of their butt juice.
Most
too.
amazing fucking thing
How's the water
ever.
not just go deeper into their intestines?
I don't know.
I mean,
Maybe
do they eventually just get filled up?
Maybe
Dude, I
they
saw
do,
a
like-
film of
maybe
some
they do
camera
like
going
a
in
crease.
someone's intestines.
If they crease themselves a little bit, and it like holds it
They
in.
kink
Or they,
off
like,
the intestines.
squeeze it, squeeze a little bit. I know you don't have any control over your lower intestines, but maybe if you punch yourself in the gut really good, I don't know.
In the gym.
Or stick like a
All right,
barrier.
on a
some sort of
completely
ball there.
unrelated note,
Yeah, please move on.
For the
What's-
love of God.
what's everyone's favorite? I like maybe not like absolute favorite of all time, but give me one horror movie that is like your like in your top 10,
Like
top 5.
like a thriller horror or just like
can be kind of-
bloody, gory
it
fucking
can be whatever.
horror movie.
It can be whatever.
Any kind.
It can be it can be either one. It doesn't matter.
See, it's hard for me to narrow it down to one. Like there are definitely I can narrow it down to maybe like
Give me like your top 3 and no order.
my top 3.
No order either.
Okay, so off the top of my head, I'd have to say The Perfect Host. That was a fucking badass flick. That one left me on the edge of
Never
my
heard of that
seat. It was like a total mind fuck the whole entire movie.
The guy from Frasier.
Yeah. Fucking
Oh, Kelsey Grammer. Mm-hmm. Nice. I actually wanted to watch.
No.
Not the main guy.
No, it was
The skinny guy.
yeah.
The guy who plays his brother, Niles.
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 Oh,
Yes.
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 Okay.
Yeah.
He's not the villain, is he?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he's the
Yeah,
bad guy.
dude.
How could that possibly be
Fucking
scary?
I know,
awesome.
he's like such a nice looking
Dude, he
like
fucking pulls it off
Nice
so
guy.
He would
perfect.
break in
Alright, so
half
what
if
are you-
someone
what are your-
farted
And
in his
then
direction.
I mean, I'd have to go like back in the day whenever I first saw Poltergeist.
Okay.
Dude, I was
That's a
all
good
about
one.
it, and that's just a classic.
Poltergeist.
I like that one just because it's a classic.
Poltergeist.
that
And-
one's pretty good. Dude, I'm gonna have to go and say like
So-
Toxic Avenger.
Yeah,
you go.
Toxic Avenger is good. What's your last one?
Yeah, what was your
It's like
I
classic.
can't. Oh, it's hard for me to think of the last one just because there was. I mean, the Saw movies were pretty good. They're definitely they kind of made you think, but after a while, it was just like, come on, like
It's
Saw
too much.
5, Saw
Yeah.
6, and shit. Those,
Yeah.
like
Plot
the
is
first one was
insanely
badass.
It's
complicated.
so thick.
I
It's
I
like
wouldn't
an
really
after
consider
every
Constantine a horror movie. Ooh, or I don't know, River's Edge isn't really a horror movie either. Trick or Treat was badass. That one was a pretty good
Yeah,
flick.
that's a good one.
What about you, Garrett? What are some of your top ones?
I like the OG Halloween, but I do like the Rob Zombie ones too.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, like
I thought the first Rob Zombie one
For
was
the
better than the
first
second
two
one.
Halloween like OG ones
Yeah.
are badass,
Yeah.
but both of the Rob Zombie ones are kick-ass too.
Yeah.
He did a good
That dude's
job.
a beast.
But Friday the 13th,
Yeah.
Halloween, like your classic
Yeah.
horror movies.
You guys
I love
ever
those.
seen the Jackhammer Massacre?
No.
Yeah, dude, it's this guy. It's a total indie flick, and they just dude runs around with a plugged in, like he has an endless extension cord, just.
Oh, extension cord. That reminds me of this movie like Party Monster, not Party Monster.
Party Monster in my
That was
dick.
fucked up with Macaulay Culkin. But it's another one where this guy has a
know what you're talking
chainsaw.
about.
Like these kids all go to this weird warehouse and they just like snort a bunch of coke and fuck each other. And then some guy in a weird bunny costume has an electric chainsaw that's plugged in. And he's like chasing everybody around.
I always have power.
Johnny, what about you? No
what,
order,
man?
so.
I'd have to say.
Here, can you not
Yeah,
see it from
yeah,
back there?
Dude, take some water. I don't know. Like I tend to like mashups of like sci-fi and horror. Like
Yeah.
like I love. I don't even know if you could call it a horror movie, but it has horror elements. Sphere.
Oh yeah,
Sphere's a really
Yeah,
good
that's a
one.
good one.
I consider
That
that one
remind-
more of a thriller, but
No,
that's a horror movie.
Hellraiser, dude. That just.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
all the
Hellraiser's
Hellraisers.
classic.
Classic.
I've seen all those in the past few days too.
Yeah. Anyways,
It,
What else?
it borrowed a lot of elements from a lot of different movies, but Pandorum.
Yeah,
I think you guys
Pandorum
ever
was
saw that?
awesome.
Yeah, that was a good
Yeah,
one.
I really liked that one. Reminded me of Event Horizon.
Yeah, that's one of mine.
Yeah,
Event Horizon
yeah.
and the Alien series.
Dude,
Like,
yes,
all
Aliens.
time,
Yeah.
like
Boom.
some of the best horror
And
movies.
see, I
ever
didn't
made.
say
Predator
that
was
because-
pretty good too.
And Predator, yeah. I just love that fucking
And
shit.
I didn't
dude.
bring up the I didn't bring up the Alien series or Event Horizon because I knew
It's
all
like
of
cheating.
us were gonna be like,
Yeah,
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 yeah, because the next guy's gonna be like, well, god damn it.
yeah.
You took
Totally
that.
didn't even think of that one. That was a good one.
I feel like I had another one. I just
Jeez,
lost
dude.
it. I don't
Okay.
Fucking fart.
Matt, what about you? Top three horror movies, no order.
I'm just gonna go with the entirety of the Saw series
Okay.
because, and it's the stupidest plot ever, but it's just like what ridiculous, gory, brutal death is gonna happen next, and it just makes you all squeamish, and you're just like, because movies like that, I hate traditional horror movies because I put myself in the situation and go, okay, that's not scary because this is what I would do and this is how I can get out of it.
Yeah.
When you're watching Saw and you put yourself in that situation, you're like, fuck, there is no way I can get myself, absolutely no way I can get myself out of that. And it just makes you that much extra squeamish because it's like, there's
Yeah,
nothing that I could possibly do different to have the outcome be any better for
Dude,
me.
When you got a fucking key shoved halfway up your butthole,
Yeah.
all the way
I
to
think
the
the
fucking
most squeamish-
jejunum, you
Yeah.
gotta dig it out.
Yeah,
The
see?
spoon.
The most squeamish I ever got with
fucking
those
dug out of your
movies.
friend's eyeball.
Yeah, so it's like,
It's like-
I can't change that outcome
I
if I
feel
was
like
in
it would be
so-
super easy to come up with that stuff though.
Well, it would be.
Just like building and building and building.
Most squeamish I ever
There's
got
just-
was like when they tossed
like
that chick into the
ridiculous.
fucking pile of needles.
Kid of
that
Needles.
one,
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
dude.
see?
Yeah.
It's
That's
just
what I'm
because I'm a
talking
diabetic, you know, and I know what that would feel like. Just
It's not that she just gets
horrible.
thrown into it, but
She
she
gets-
has to fucking claw through it with her bare hands,
Yeah,
dude.
so
Like,
brutal.
that's insane.
Or the scene where the dude's strapped into the machine that's slowly twisting his limbs.
Oh, and then it twists his head and shit.
Yeah, after so he twists his legs and his arms first, and like you like to it's like if it's as strong as I am, it's like hey, sweet, but there's just nothing you can do. Like there's no amount of strength that you can possess that you could possibly get out of there. So you're just at the mercy of this slow impending death that just nothing can change that. And that's why I like those movies when it comes to horror because it's It's
One of the
intense.
funny things about horror is like more than any other genre of film is I've noticed that a lot of people tend to poke like plot holes in movies and go about like the different logical flaws and all that.
yeah.
But,
It's, like,
but
one of my
horror
favorite things
horror
to
has
do.
like the biggest suspension of disbelief ever. Like, there are so many plot holes in so many great horror movies. I mean, like Brandon and Garrett, I think we went and saw Mama.
Yep.
Yeah.
a while ago, and
yeah.
that shit was terrifying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was
Shit out
scary.
of me.
That I
And-
totally forgot about that one. Damn, there's so
and-
many. See
yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, and
You're all telling me to put it in my favorite. I'm like, fuck.
yeah, and
Or Evil Dead.
fucking
dude,
spoiler alert in case
Shop
spoiler alert
smart.
in case there's anybody.
Yeah,
listening
if
to
anybody
this.
hasn't seen Mama,
I've
plug
seen
your
it,
ears.
yeah.
fucking suck it up already. It's
Yeah,
like a
you
few
should have
years
seen
old.
it already.
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah, you
asshole.
fucking lazy bastard.
Anyway,
You think you're out?
listen to this plot hole in Mama
So-
though. It's
I
just
don't know if
ridiculous.
I've seen this movie.
So it ends, and there's by the end of it, we loved the movie, but then as soon as
Okay,
we were
I-
getting up out of the theater, we were just like, wait a minute,
What?
one of their children is gone, and they were already being investigated by
Yeah.
Child Protective Services, and the psychiatrist who was also helping them, like, was part of the investigation.
Died.
He's dead, and I think another one is dead too. Or
And
something like
there's
the representative from
the
CBS.
lady that kept on
Oh, I've
coming
seen this
by.
movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, the lady
Yeah.
that kept
So
kept-
it's
check and see
what's
if
the
the
plot
kids
hole?
were
The total
okay.
ending
like,
was
it's-
fucked. I
It's like
agree.
it ended like supposed to be like really happy.
Yeah.
They're all like cuddling and going back to their house.
Except for one's
and then
gone.
you just think like, wait a
They're
minute,
still gonna go to jail forever.
this family was being investigated for child abuse and possibly murder, and now there's 3 different people missing. How are they going to explain the fact that their kid just
yeah, but hold on,
disappeared?
that's not a plot hole.
A demon?
I'd say it's a pretty big
No, it's not. It's not a plot
Here we
hole.
could go.
I would say it's just like
Encounter.
leaves a suspension of disbelief.
No, it's just
pretty
that
ridiculous.
it's
where you
crazy,
lose me.
but a plot hole suggests that if they had gone back and then it said 12 years later and then everybody's not in jail, that would be a plot hole.
or 2 years later or something.
Yeah, but I see what you're saying, but I think it's a ridiculous.
I think the length that horror fans go to like pick apart these movies just shows how awesome they are.
Dude,
Yeah,
Because so
Could
many
you
people watch them
imagine-
and are like, oh, I would do this, I would do that, I would
Yeah.
do this.
can you imagine like a Saw-themed dominatrix dungeon, dude?
That's
That would
fucked
be
up.
fucking scary.
I wouldn't
dude.
want to meet anybody that
I wouldn't
that
wanna-
would know about that place.
I wouldn't
Yeah,
want to meet
I'd
anyone
look at
that
it on
works
the
there,
internet.
dude. I'd just like you wake
A little
up like
intense
they
for me.
okay, you're gonna
They
take this
just
pill.
drug you.
We're gonna drug you, and then when you wake up,
they just
it's just
kidnap
gonna
you,
be
and
kink,
then you
you know.
get
But
fucking
you're in like one of those like the
rape
jaw
dungeon.
deals, like the jaw deals where it like splits your head apart.
Dude.
But the whole time, it's like totally just a mock-up. It's not even
Yeah.
gonna work.
So wait, so you're suggesting that you sign up for this, you take a pill that makes you pass out, they come and take you at night so that you wake up at this place?
Well, no, you take it while you're there. You know that. You know,
Okay.
They
you
just,
take it while
but
you're
they
there.
just fucking come and fucking
But then they
kidnap
just
you
fucking
at the worst possible moment, or like when you least
and they
expect
beat the
it.
shit out of you, and then just like
You
and
sign
cut
up
your
for it.
penis and put cigarettes out on it, and like
They
open your
fucking-
butthole, like dilate it.
They're
and just,
docking and
just
like,
like piss in your butthole, and then watch you shit it
fucking-
out, dude.
stretching
None of
their
that happened
penises.
in the movies.
To escape from these chains, they're gonna have to take some sandpaper to your dick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're gonna have to claw the
They don't-
battery
they
out of
don't
your
want
pee
to-
hole.
They don't want me to
Dude.
sandpaper through the chain.
American Horror Story Freak Show. Who's been watching it?
I haven't even
Oh,
watched
man.
it. It's been
I
on
haven't seen
fucking
it.
Yeah.
Netflix,
Oh my
but
God.
I
I've
watched
been
the
watching
first
Dude.
2 seasons.
Is it good?
Dude,
They're
American
even-
Horror Story Freak Show is the shit, dude.
I've
that
only got
series good?
Netflix.
it. Honestly,
It's awesome.
It's really good.
I thought the like first half of I watched like 4 or
watched the
5
first 2
episodes of the first season. I thought it was super boring.
No, the first
Oh, man.
season's gay. The second season
Okay,
picks
so wait.
up, and then Freak Show is
I've-
just awesome.
season
I've heard of this
There, it was
show. Is it
all good,
is it like a documentary?
No,
or is
it's a TV series.
Yeah.
Is it like is it
Yeah,
like a
it's-
collection of stories kind
Yes.
of like it's
Yeah,
like you
every
put-
season is different.
Yeah, there's
Yes,
a big
but
there's a big
it has the
community
same
of people
actors.
and yeah, it's just like a
an
bunch of different
anthology series that centers on different characters and locations, including a haunted house, an insane asylum, a witch coven, and a freak show.
Yes, that's the one
So
that
they've
I'm watching.
only-
It's a Freak Show.
They haven't put up the 3rd or 4th season.
insane
of
asylum,
Netflix yet,
huh?
so I'm-
God
I've been
damn,
watching,
that's daring.
dude. I've been
That one
watching The
was good.
Voice,
Okay, so
American
wait.
Horror Story Freak Show, like Sons of Anarchy, like all that shit for the past 2 weeks.
I've been
because
watching
it's
Arrow.
All like, ooh.
Arrow's pretty sweet.
Arrow's pretty.
I
cool.
want you to put your arrow in me.
I know.
I watched American Pie earlier.
American Pie.
The OG
Pie.
one.
The
was the
OG
first one.
Yeah,
American Pie.
Nice.
I watched End of Days but earlier today.
I love the part. It's not even in American Pie, but
So
it's in.
good.
Arnold
fucking-
Schwarzenegger versus Satan.
What's
Yeah.
it?
You really
The
can't
Person in
get
Person
much
Strikes
better.
Back. The fucking goddamn it, Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
Yeah.
Oh.
Jay-
My favorite part about that is that when Jason Biggs goes to play one of those two characters, and they're like, "Oh,
yeah.
you're the dude who fucked the pie." He's like, "See, look, I'm never gonna fucking live down. I'm always gonna be the dude who
Pie
fucked the
fucker.
pie. I'm a pie fucker."
What do you mean it's not in the movie?
It's the
What?
It's a reference to American Pie that's not in American.
Right before the monkey beats
totally
him up.
is.
Yeah,
no,
dude.
the reference I'm talking about isn't in American Pie. Not the pie fucking part. I'm just saying I'm relating it to
Pie
something
fucker!
that's not to do with what you just brought up.
It's me.
So you just get
the pie fucker.
You
Fuck
confused
it.
us.
Yeah. It doesn't take very much with you guys.
This reference isn't in American Pie.
it doesn't take
oh,
much
you're
to
the pie fucker. That's
take-
what the whole movie was famous for.
It doesn't take
what are
a
you
lot to
talking
confuse
about?
anybody when you're talking fucking MC Escher-esque references.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
MC Escher, who the fuck is that?
Isham is the unholiest. Yeah.
So I read a story a few days ago that kind of fits with the Halloween theme.
Ooh.
Some dude in New York killed his mother, I guess, like in their
Oh,
apartment.
yeah, I heard about this.
Yeah,
Fucking
yeah.
insane.
Yeah, clearly this guy had some issues with his mother. Like she must have raised him wrong or something because he beheaded her in the apartment.
Yeah.
Why are you making that face at me, Brad?
I'm just waiting for it.
Waiting.
I'm not gonna tell the story now just because you're making that face.
What face was
What do you think
Face
about
that I have
this?
on. That's bullshit.
That is
This face?
bullshit.
The listening face.
Like
He's
every
looking
time,
at you.
every time I brought up a point of the story, you went. like
fucking
like it was
listening.
And
And
then.
then.
So you're
Anyway,
you're not gonna
okay.
finish?
No, I'll finish. Okay, so the dude cut off his mom's head, dragged her body down the stairs, and left a big blood trail, dragged her outside to the street, and then punted her head 20 feet, and then threw himself in front of a train and killed himself.
Damn.
What's crazy is all the bystanders thought it was just a Halloween prank.
Yeah.
So nobody was freaked out about it until they discovered the body was heavy and was hard to move. They're like,
Yeah.
wait a second.
Holy shit!
This is
a body.
probably real.
Do this in the street?
Yeah, he drug her down the front steps
Yeah.
onto the sidewalk, and then he throws himself in front of a train.
Yeah,
After kicking her head,
decapitated her in the
that
apartment.
is
So there's like
badass.
so there's a big trail of blood down the stairs.
yeah, Mom.
Drags her down the steps. and
you
then-
want me to take out the trash? Fuck you, Mom!
I fucking can't
I'll
get
do
it out.
just that.
Tell me I can't have a dog.
Take out the trash.
You want me to use a condom? I stick to butt sex, damn it!
Dude. You can still get STDs though, Brandon. Come
Yeah,
on.
well,
Yeah, you gotta fucking
That
wrap
is
it
the
up
easiest
when you
way
go
to
in the
spread
butt.
HIV.
dude, I wrap
Just
it
through the
up
butt.
every single time,
The hip.
Wait.
except
No,
for
yeah,
that
see,
first
here it goes.
time.
Hold on.
Except for the times that I
Except-
don't.
Except for the
last
time
time.
that I was poopied on.
I don't always. wrap it
So,
up.
did you guys
Or
hear
when I
about
do,
the
I
story
do.
about that kid who
Yeah.
fucking beheaded this other kid because
Yeah,
he was
listening to metal.
listening to metal? and he was
Witchcraft.
accused- It was a witchcraft.
Yeah.
It's like, dude,
Wasn't he
really?
like some Christian zealot too?
Yeah.
Dude.
See,
And
what,
this,
what I,
I saw the
what I,
headline.
what I
Drugs,
find
too.
so funny though is that, like us included, it's like we're all the time joking about how awesome cutting somebody's head off is because of how fucking metal it is, and then it actually happens to somebody, and all of a sudden it's like, oh fuck no,
Yeah,
that's
but
just
like,
fucked
look
up.
at why it happened, man. Look at why it happened. Look at why it happened, dude.
He's
like,
a bitch, bro.
he's a bitch, man.
He's a bitch made bruh.
The fucking guy is just, I'm gonna do the Lord's service and cut off your head because you listen to the devil's music. You know, it's like, that's fucked up. I mean, if you were to cut someone's
How
head
do
off
you
because
let
it's
somebody subdue you to the point where they can cut
That's
your head off?
Okay, that's
Christian
a,
zealot.
What kind of pussy ass metalhead was that?
Yeah.
what kind of pussy ass
Did you see the
mother-
photo of the guy? He's like this pockmarked little ginger bastard. Who cares? It's Halloween. It's a special unknown.
We're gonna
length-
go for 2 hours.
It's a special unknown length Halloween podcast.
Unlike
If you're listening right now, you're a trooper.
I'm surprised that a Christian zealot cut off his head. It seems more
Dude, I don't
an
even...
Islamic thing. Oh! I went there.
He went there, dude.
It's true.
Christians have killed more people than Islamic people.
yeah, Johnny.
Yeah, that's true. So that was them killing each other, though.
Yeah.
It is a fucked up. It is.
Everybody kills everybody.
There's a reason it was called the Dark
Everybody
Ages.
kill everybody.
It is fucked up, and like, don't get me wrong, like cutting somebody's head off, like, I don't condone it. So,
It seems so reticent.
If
just to say that.
you really like
If you push
hated
me-
the guy,
yeah.
you know,
just fight him.
just like
fight him.
cut
Or
his
you
head
could
off and
fucking
stab
do
him a
what
couple
Damon did
times.
in Eugene and just fucking punt his fucking dome while he's laying on the ground. Did you guys hear about that?
Dome punt.
We did a show in Eugene, Existential and Deathogen, and we did a show in Eugene, and after Existential was done playing, I had my shit outside and I'm all loading it up into the van and whatnot. And this dude comes walking by and totally like tries just hopping over my shit and like stumbles into my drums. and he turns around and he's all, oh, I'm sorry. And my dad, you know, being the asshole that he is, he looks down and he's all, yeah, you are sorry. And the dude totally turns around and tries getting in my dad's face. And we're just like, we're instantly, all of us, there are like 5 of us. It was me, my dad, Damon, Nick, and Forrest.
Some fucking
And
drunk
we were all just sitting there, and there were a few other people too, but we're all just sitting like, dude, you seriously need to just go. Like, you don't even want to start this. It was just a joke. You seriously need to just get out of
guy.
here.
Yeah, get the old fucking
Dude wouldn't do it,
stomper
and
in.
so he tried getting in my dad's face and tried pushing my dad, and my dad like just pushed him down to the ground. And we're like, dude, that is pretty much your sign that you will not be winning this fight.
Yeah,
So
you're
please
done.
get the fuck out. He wouldn't do it, dude. So he got back up and he tried swinging at my dad, and my dad full on fucking picked him up and threw him on the ground and fucking got on top of him. And the dude like had my dad by the shirt and kept on trying to like kick my dad while he's on the ground, like on his back, trying to take his foot and kick my dad. And we're all over him like, just, dude, stop. We're gonna try and get you out of here. You're not fucking winning this shit. You don't get it. Like, you don't want any of this, dude. And Nick, he's all, I will punch you in the fucking face. You better kick rocks, motherfucker. and I'm sitting there, and my exact words were, dude, it doesn't matter what the fuck you're on or what the fuck you took. You're not gonna win. You need to just go. And he looks right at me. He's all, you shut the fuck up. Fuck you, bitch. And at this point, my dad had like, he knocked him on the, at this point, my dad had like given him a little love tap on the face just to try and wake him up. And the dude still would, just like a little pop to the face to try and wake him up. And the dude wasn't getting it. And then he tried like choking my dad and my dad like hit him in the fucking ribs like full force like 5-8 times or some shit. And then I tried telling him, dude, it doesn't matter what you're on, you're gonna fucking lose this shit. And then he said, shut up, fuck you, bitch. And Damon just came out of nowhere, yo, fuck you, bitch. And just started fucking wailing on the dude's head, just fucking beating the shit out of him. And then Dad, finally, I got the dude's hands off Dad. And then I'm like, okay, Forrest, let's fucking drag him out of here. Let's get him out of here. And Damon got off of him, and then I picked the dude up, and we're trying to get him out of here. Then he grabs me by the neck and tries dragging me down and tries punching me, and I'm like, fuck you, motherfucker. So I throw him on the ground, and I kick him in the ribs twice. And then fucking Damon comes up and literally like stomps on the top of this dude's forehead. And then Forrest, literally like a Neanderthal, grabs the dude's ankle and starts dragging him away. And as Forrest is dragging him away, Damon comes up from behind the dude and full on like football punts his fucking head, dude. And all you hear is just, and the dude was out. He was limp.
Yeah.
And we were all like, okay, Damon, he's had enough. And then,
David, what the fuck?
At this point,
Like, all right.
at this point, we're like,
brains.
You deserve that last one, but I think we're done.
but and then Forrest is like
Take his
dragging
wallet
him.
too.
Forrest is like dragging him down the sidewalk, and then we pick the dude up, and he's just gone. And we lean it. Me and another guy and Forrest, we get the dude up, and we drag him.
Weekend at
We
Bernie's
like,
him.
we like drag him.
He's totally fine.
Put him on the bench.
Dude,
Wait for the
so
bus.
we full on fucking leaned him up against a building, gave him a glass of water, and we're like, all right, dude, I'm sorry it went like that. I'm sorry it went down like this.
Is he
but
conscious at this point?
no, he's fucking out, dude.
just
And
talking
I'm still,
to him,
I'm like, hey, dude, I don't know if you can hear me, but like, I'm
see,
sorry
like-
it went down this way. I'm gonna check up on you in a few minutes. I was like, dude, you're in the wrong. Okay, you were in the wrong, and I'm sorry it happened like that, but
His
you
head's
just,
all tilted.
you're wrong.
Is it
Dude.
tilted at an angle so you're gonna adjust it? Just
he's
Oh,
like
sorry.
laying on his side up against the fucking building, and then I see him moving, and I come back, and I'm like, hey, buddy, are you okay? Are you alright?
and then Damon kicked him in the head again.
And the dude was just like, thank you for checking up on me. I used to have a friend who checked up on me right here all the time. And then he kind of sat there and just, don't talk to him. Just don't say a word to him. And I'm like, whoa. I'm like, okay,
who,
man.
bro?
I'm like, okay, dude.
Satan.
I'm like, I'll check up on you in a little bit, and I went back, and like 10 minutes later, he got up and walked off, and he was gone. I was like, jeez, only in Eugene, only in Eugene, dude.
Yeah. Well, unless anybody else has anything super crazy they want to talk about, I think we can.
I got the voice, the
Wrap it.
enema, and
Yeah,
Covered it all.
the beheading of that.
We have a
fucking-
show in a week in
Yes.
Portland at the Hawthorne.
When's the last time we were in Portland?
A few years. It's got to have been like.
Do we
at
actually
least 2
remember
years.
what that show was? Was it the Red Room? The first Battle of the Bands we did?
Was that the last time we were in Portland?
No, it might have been like we were in. I don't think we were in Portland for that second show with Cap, but that was close enough. That was after that
No,
show.
that was Portland because that was where Rock and Roll Pizza used to be.
Yeah.
But that show doesn't really count because it was a fucking.
I think that was
joke.
before.
No, it wasn't. We got that show afterwards. Remember, because we were supposed to meet up with some fucker. I don't know.
No.
It was definitely afterwards because
Yeah.
it was. We started talking to her really after that show. We weren't even supposed to play that first one, but in any case, yes, it's been a couple of years since we've been to Portland.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got a show November 6th at the Hawthorne Theater. Tickets are for sale. Pre-orders are
$8.
$8 a piece, or
10 at the door.
$10 at the door. So you could spend that $2 on a PBR or a microbrewery draft, whatever they have, for $2
Yep.
But rest assured, we have tickets for $8, folks, and we will get them to you at a decent time. If you just get back to us at a decent time,
Please.
and
Please.
support your local music,
fuck's sake.
Here's the
support your
thing.
fucking scene.
It's an
And
eight-
another thing. I want Holyfield. I want him right now.
Oh yeah, brother.
Yeah. Woo! Woo!
It's an $8 ticket, but you're gonna get a $50 show. So you better be there.
And you might get to sleep with one of the band
Come
members.
hang out.
Who knows? You might get laid.
Not me. Only Brandon number.
That's what I'm gonna sell
Beans.
every show from now on. You might get laid.
Yeah, you
And
might
it's
get
only
laid.
gonna be by me.
It's only from
It's
Brandon.
only gonna be by this
I'll put it this
handsome
way.
motherfucker sitting right next to this.
You stay home, you're definitely not gonna get laid. But you go out.
I mean, you might have a chance. And like,
This is a chance you can have sex with
we're
Brandon.
open to roofies. We are open to roofies.
I like these chances.
This.
Come on, what else do you want, people?
I
Come
mean,
to the show.
we're opening our buttholes right to you. I mean, come on. Enema and
yeah.
everything.
Well, this
Yeah.
was a fun podcast.
This was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See you guys later.
Like a fucking invalid T-Rex.
Yeah.